From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Irvin here from the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Intercepted. Oh, he fumbles it. They might give it right back. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Baker now from the gun. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Here's the give to Irving.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Here's Baker. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Darius Davis to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He puts some power on a deep one left. This is brought in at the 15. Makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All lined up and ready to boot it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. Has room down the left sideline. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Mayfield set to pass. Caught out left. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
midfield on 1st and 10. And the man is there to knock that away.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone. Trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. As soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Mayfield to throw again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
We will not get enough. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
A give right side to Henry. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Open 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He finds McConkey. And they take him down right along the 30.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Third down, here's Mayfield. That pass complete to McMillan. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now here's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. On the give, this is Irving. He loses the football. And no turnover, it's going to stay with the offense. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Second and 6 now. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Big gain downfield. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. Mike Evans with the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
On the return, here comes Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's well across the 45, almost all the way to midfield before going out.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Herbert on first down. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers with a 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Ball down by Christian Izien. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here with Henry. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3, and they're going to have 2nd and goal from the 4. Herbert has it down close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. finally set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, here's Baker. Into the crowd, and intercepted. The money hooker has it. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he could not break beyond the line, so that's how our half's going to end. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Herbert back to throw. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Herbert from the gun. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Brian Anger getting the call on the fourth down punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going with Irving here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pressure coming. Baker. That's Evans making the catch outright. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it, right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. This one finds Irving. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Irving has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. To throw is Mayfield. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Herbert now, blitz coming. Finds McConkey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That throw finds Johnston. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. A toss now to Henry. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Now Herbert to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working quickly here. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jamel Dean makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
This, our last play of the quarter. Mayfield on 1st and 10. And he's hit and dropped, so that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And this play isn't a whole lot better. He gets back to the line, but no further.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Baker now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Running left, this is Irving. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Right back to Irving now. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. He gets them half of what they needed. So after a 7-yard gain, it's 3rd and 7.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Here's Mayfield. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be second down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing again on second and 10. Mayfield makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now a carry by Irving. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers take a 3-possession lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. It's Henry on the counter. And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Johnston brings it in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Herbert. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Now Herbert again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Herbert to throw once more. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. And he's going to take a knee. Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. And they'll kneel this down. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Buccaneers close to beginning the year 4-0. Setting up for the kneel down on third. And they'll take a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. You've got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back, and this is where you've got to conserve every second. You got to expect the timeout coming any moment now.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Is finds Smith. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. One final shot here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are stopped on the return on the final play of this game.